Get the remedy, got this the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky. Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the oh, when the saints go
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Oh, that nigga been 8.
Right to the air is Rodgers.
I need that pick, boy.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be second down. But you look at this defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So trouble already here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Bookie.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll get this down to the 38. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, here we go.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And now an audible here into something else. Achane is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't even know how the fuck he even let that happen.
Chris Olave with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit.
Oh, you got to stop.
Rest up the body. Get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2nd and 10. Willis. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Now the right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And he is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Willis. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You look at this Saints defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. On 1st down, back to H.M. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick release.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing out right here, caught by Alave. And out across midfield, down to the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throwing is Rodgers. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
Hey.
And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do.
Move.
The beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Again, it's Achane. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Willis will look to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it? You son of a bitch.
Complete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
19 tight.
Willis from the gun on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. And he will be marked down inside New Orleans 10. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll run. Achane. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
18, right here.
To throw, here's Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Third and goal, Willis. Touchdown! Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Absolutely.
Did I say no?
Epic right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Rodgers.
Bookie, oh, we got to catch that pick.
He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back
my fault.
the backfield. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Rodgers going to throw.
It's tackle.
Pass caught by Olave. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Gotta get down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he returns this to the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do.
Oh, come on, Bale.
They had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Back to throw, Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
No.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Go popping.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
Ouch, look.
urgency has to start
Get
setting
your
in.
ass on.
You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Fuck, that's my fault.
He's got a man, that's Allen.
Damn, that's my fault.
He'll be taken down, but not
I don't know what the fuck I was looking at.
50. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Rodgers to throw once more.
A bookie.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Option handoff now to Ochan.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Willis. That's going to be caught by Rivers.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Third down and 6. Willis. Work in the middle of the
field, and he's got
Gotta go through them reads, man.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to the ground, H.M.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 36. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
No.
And they'll come up
No.
2nd and 7.
Oh, what the fuck, 61?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's insane,
That's going to
huh?
go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too
Just
often.
don't turn the ball
It's
over.
a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And this offense on 3rd down today can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Now Willis to throw.
Good, we'll take this out. They got through.
Able to get away, sacked back at the 22.
I could have threw it the circle, but I ain't want to force it.
A loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th
Good,
down.
we take out 3. Make it hard on him.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right half.
What, you want to get out? What is this? Nigga, what the fuck? Oh my god, I just fucked up. Son.
And that hits the
Oh.
right upright, but goes in
What the
anyway.
fuck?
A friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
But the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry.
Defense.
And now,
to do it to your running back. I think it was wide slap over.
I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too. I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run.
Right. Phillip his ass. Stop that.
Rodgers do. The legwork there, getting him to first.
No. Oh, my bad.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught inside.
Here we go.
And all the way down to the 7-yard
Give us a, give us a chance.
line.
Stop. But throw it at your ass.
Here's first and goal.
Get the run.
To throw, it's Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Good sack.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. A sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's
Stop,
second and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Yes, sir. Give us a chance, man. Give us a chance. Good tackle.
We've seen
That was a
this
good
a few
tackle,
times in this
boy.
game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
A boogie. Yes, sir.
This is intercepted, and that should do
Yes,
it.
sir. Give us a chance.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
Yes, sir.